Hello friends, my name is Tejas and I am back again with another video. This is the chapter 2 of the 6 video series that we are actually going to look forward. The topic for today is the power of persistence. You may have seen a child crying for ice cream and the parents are like no, no and never. And after some time we see the child is holding the ice cream. What do you learn from it? Child was so persistent in his efforts that he got the ice cream. Similarly, in our life, we have so many things to achieve, a lot of dreams to achieve, and sometimes we wonder whether we are going to achieve these things or not. The answer is yes, you can achieve, but you have to be so persistent as the child was asking for the ice cream. Can you be so persistent? Then definitely you can achieve. As we are talking about persistence, we just talk about the employment situations right now that people are facing in due to the lockdown maybe, and people are also struggling financially. We are seeing it, but accordingly, the employment issues what we are seeing right now are actually not new. They were seen in the recent past as well, and also it is seen that the unemployment ratio, when it goes up, the self-employment ratio also goes up with it. Okay, and this self-employment ratio is actually being seen only by the solution focused people and not by the problem focused people. What are you focusing at, solution or the problem? If you are a solution focused person, definitely you're going to try something and come out of it, because it is seen that constant efforts, if you're being put physically, mentally, and definitely if you're persistent enough in all of these activities, you are going to come out of this situation 100%. Okay, people who stayed at home and did nothing are at more loss. They were the problem focused people. They were always wondering what problems they can encounter when they will go out, and they are at more loss than the people who tried some things, and then definitely feeling hopeless, helpless, feeling depressed are definitely going to be a common symptoms. Then why not? So you have to focus on the solution and not the problem, and also work on it persistently. Okay, now many people also realize that it is very important to take a decision. Maybe they are not good at it, they are not perfect at it, but definitely they have to take a decision and act on it. This is very important, because to achieve success, to achieve results in your life, you have to take decision. In our mind, there may be thousands of things, but until and unless you act, you're not going to get any result. So you have to decide. And the people who have decided are definitely getting some of the other results, because they say that even a bad decision is better than a no decision. Because even if you take a bad decision, you may understand that what needs to be done next, what are the things you need to be improving at. So please take a decision, no matter even if it's a bad decision, it's a poor decision, but act on it, please. Okay, I actually met a person in a train. This is before lockdown, and I really want to tell you the story of his. That what do you mean by persistent? I really like this person a lot. I immediately made a note and kept in my cell phone. That person was selling some stuff in the train, and people were gathering around and taking some stuff, talking to him. His communication skills were brilliant. And someone asked him कि इतना सारा सामान है, आप इतना सा बेचते हो? So the answer what he gave was so brilliant and so inspiring. He said कि मैडम जब तक ये पूरा खत्म नहीं होता मैं घर नहीं जाता. Such a persistent fellow. जिद बोलते इसको, जिद. आपल्यामध्ये जिद, चिकाटी हे गोष्टी असणं खूप इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. ओके, आणि मग आपल्याला वाटतंय की कशी लोक एकदमच मोठे होतात. ओव्हरनाईट सक्सेस, वी वंडर हाऊ पीपल अचीव ओव्हरनाईट सक्सेस. इट इज नॉट अबाउट ओव्हरनाईट सक्सेस. It is the persistency being followed throughout the years that's behind the curtains. We don't understand, because every person is an ordinary person. What they have is the extraordinary amount of determination in them that makes them different, that makes them successful, that makes them the things achievable. Now, every successful event, whatever you have seen in your life, Okay, you may be wondering, ऐसा होना चाहिए मेरे life में. This is the thing I want to do. Remember, there are multiple failed events before that as well. As I'm recording the video, there were multiple failed attempts before this as well. Yes, this was not immediately I took a cell phone, I just started recording and I recorded. Even I failed. We all fail. Okay. But the people who persist, even after multiple failures, they deserve success, I'll tell you. Okay. There's a famous quote from Mr. Shiv Khera, what I like about, and this definitely is going to give you about more depth about persistence. He says that some people break records while others break themselves. What are you doing? Are you making new records, at least for your own, breaking your own records, or you're breaking yourself? Please analyze and then comment on it below so that I can understand what are you going through. That people understand, yes, there are people who are achieving things. They're breaking their own record because this is what we have to do. We don't have to break our own selves. Okay? We all fail, but please be persistent. And definitely you're going to end up with beautiful records. To end, I am just going to give you a 7-point list where you have to tell me by commenting below at what point are you stuck at right now in your life. Okay, the 7 points are like: first, I have not taken any decision. Second, I am in the process of taking a decision. Third, I have already decided. Fourth, I decided and I failed. Fifth, I failed and I failed again. Sixth, I realized my mistakes and decided again. And seventh, I achieved it. Where are you? Please analyze, comment below, tell me. Okay. To conclude this video, I am going to give you a famous dialogue of the movie The Founder. This is an English movie. This is a documentary on McDonald's. How it was founded, who was the founder, how did he struggle, how did he build an empire. Please watch this this movie. This movie is absolutely wonderful if you want to understand what is persistence. Okay? He says that nothing in the world can take place of persistence. No, not even knowledge, talent won't, and even education won't. There are numerous educated fools around, he says, who have a lot of education, but they don't know how to put it forth or achieve something big with it. If you are persistent, definitely you can achieve, he says. He concludes by saying, nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. And we may have been seeing this, so many people around, we see such huge talent they have, but they don't know how to focus, or they are failed at times. The reason is they were not persistent. Now, the persistent definition can definitely be different for a student, an adult, a professional, a housewife, or any other person. To talk about it more, we have a discussion session on every second Sunday. So similarly, we are going to have a same session on the second Sunday of November, that is 8th November, sharp at 5 p.m. So please join us at our Sanskruti EduCare office. The address is on the brochure. We can have a detailed discussion and talk more about it. So see you then. Thank you.